Okay, Advanced Math Unit 7 Review Worksheet is what I'm going over right now, going over these questions here. Are we all paying attention? Yes? Okay, starting off with number 2. Again, that's this worksheet here, which you guys should have already. Worksheet review number 2. True or false, B sine of A equals AB sine C over little c. Okay, look at your signs first because that's going to guide you on what you're supposed to be working with. I have a sine C and a sine A. Does everybody agree? Yes or no? So knowing our formulas, when we're working with sine of A and sine of C, what little letters go at the bottom? So what's here that's extra? Okay. Is there any way to get rid of the B on both sides using correct mathematical, like I can't just cross it out because I want to. But if I divide both sides by a B, which is allowed, does it reduce on both sides? Yes. If it did not, then it would be false. But since it does, there's a possibility that it is true. I'm going to repeat that. The B's were not supposed to be there, so when I divided on both sides, they both reduced, which means it's possibly true. Say only one reduced and the other one stayed, then it would be false because B should not be there. All right, sine of A equals little a sine C over C. Any thoughts? Is that the same thing? How can I check it? What can I do? What was that? I heard divide both sides by A. Does it cross it out over here? Is that okay? Does it cross it out over here? Is that okay? Yeah, we want it on this side. We want sine A over A and we want sine C over C, so is this true? Okay, number 4. True or false, A squared equals B squared minus C squared plus 2AC cosine of angle B. Okay, let's take a look at this. What formula can we tell it is? Cosine, law of cosines. What letter should it be starting with? Looking at what you have. What is it? B, because it's cosine B. Do you agree it should be B squared? Can you guys give it to me? B squared equals A squared, I'm sorry, plus what? Minus cosine of B. All right, so we can tell right off it's not the same. So is there any way to rearrange this to get the B on the other side, or B by itself? Do you want to subtract the B, or do you want to move these guys over? It's totally up to you. Subtract the B. Okay, I'm going to subtract the B squared. Subtract the B squared. The B squared there is gone, leaving me with negative B squared plus A squared equals negative C squared plus 2AC cosine of angle B. I still don't quite have B squared by itself, so what do I have to do? Subtract the A squared. And A squared has no like term over there, bless you. So it's going to be negative B squared equals negative A squared minus C squared plus 2AC cosine of B. It's looking a little more like it. What's the last thing I have left to do? Louder? Pull out a negative 1? Do you agree? Is that the same as dividing by a negative 1? Yes or no? Yeah, crosses out. B equals what? Positive A squared, keep going. Plus C squared. Keep going. Minus 2AC cosine of B. Is that what we were looking for? And we did all mathematical steps. We didn't do anything sneaky or tricky. Everything was correct. So it is true. Make sense? Questions on 2 or 4? continue, what time are we out of here? I can maybe finish one more and do the other two on next week on Tuesday, or I can stop here, give you guys the quizzes, and then finish the other three on Tuesday. Quizzes?